My name's Oona Doherty. I'm 35 years old and I'm a dancer and choreographer. Started dancing 23 years ago, roughly 1998, 1999. Two things. I think when I was really young, so when I was about 11, Mary Mannion was a dance teacher in school, and I was not very academic and I didn't pass any other subjects or wasn't good at exams. So Mary was probably the first teacher that I'd met who said, "You're brilliant at that." And if someone tells you when you're young you're really good at it, then you do it, you know. Ballet and contemporary, mostly. But I try and do a little bit of hip-hop, but I wouldn't say I'm professionally trained in hip-hop. I mean, I would say hip-hop, maybe because I'm not trained in it. But I love contemporary because it can be anything, you know? That's a good question. That would be easier to ask someone who's watched me, you know? Because I think what you think you're doing is not always what you're actually doing, you know? I say the way they talk about my style would be that it's a bit rough, or they would use the word raw. I'd say it's a mixture of contemporary, hip-hop, and acting, a lot of emotion in it. I'd say that kind of thing, yeah. My favourite piece? That's a hard question. I think I would say my first show, Hope Hunt, was my favourite because I started making Hope Hunt in 2016 and I started touring it in 2017 and it's still on tour. And it was my friend did the solo, then I did the solo, then Mufasa did the solo, then Sati did the solo. So it's a show that I made that has been able to give employment to loads of people and it's still living today. So it's, you know, paid the rent. I don't know, it sounds really weird, but it would be a wee bit like a religion. I'm not a religious person, but the way people act when they have faith, you know, like it seems to give them a lot of comfort and hope and helps them through the hard times. It's kind of like a mental health practice. So for me, dance is a wee bit like my religion. It gives me all that. It keeps my body healthy, keeps my mind healthy, keeps me fulfilled, keeps the money coming in. Like it feeds every part of my life. I don't know what I'd do if I wasn't dancing. That sounds so cheesy.